Hi there. This past weekend, I went to an in person auction that was held in New Holland, Pennsylvania, which is located probably about 10 to 15 minutes away from where I live. It was just outside of the town of New Holland. It was out in the country, and you had to park a little bit of ways because the roadway didn't allow for on street parking. So I did get my steps in that day, but they did have a food truck and there was coffee. So win-win. I was already loving the auction. The reason why I picked this auction was it was on the smaller side, but they had some really nice looking mid-century modern furniture and vintage items. And there was a fairy lamp that I saw on the pictures online at auctionzip.com. And I thought, ooh, I wonder if I will be able to win that fairy lamp. So here we are. We're going to look at the furniture first and then make our way into the garage to look at all the treasures.
Oh, so he's still working on the roof? Yeah. That's in there with the different levels.
He might have that might be one of his family Oh, okay. That's good. I like that. Yeah. Are they jeans chairs? Some of them are ours, and yeah, they're in blue jeans. Not yet. Soon. I didn't recognize you with your glasses on.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming in. But please make sure you check them out ahead of time. I'm here. Chipped or dented or scratched. Why, we're going to try and tell you what we know about them, but look at it ahead of time, because once they sell it to you, it becomes your responsibility to secure it and pay for it at the end of the year when you're finished over here. You'll need an auction number, get a number over here, and that's where you'll pay when you're done. We do take payment as cash, Pennsylvania check, or credit card. If you want to use a credit card, there's a 3% fee that's charged to your card if you use a credit card. Pay cash or check. If you spend $10, your bill will be $10. A little bit of the order of the sale here for you today. Of course, we're going to start here right away here on the driveway, and then we're going to start here on the east wall of the garage, and we're going to work our way from east to west across the garage At 11:30, there's an old antique bicycle over here. That's going to be sold at 11:30. The car is going to be sold at 12 o'clock, wherever we are. And then the furniture will be, once the garage is empty, we'll sell the furniture in the driveway here. And then at 1 o'clock is the house. So if we get to the furniture before the house, that's quite possible. So everything will be sold right from the block here until we get to the walking auction out here with the furniture. Does anybody have any questions before we get started? Okay. Once again, thank you for coming out here to the sale, and we're grateful to have you here today. I'm going to go right down through the list here. If you don't have a coin list, there are some in the auction trailer here. There's also some up at the end of the table. And we're just going to get started. Lot number 1, we have 6 1943 steel pennies, 1 money for the bag. 1 money for the bag. Here's somebody here. Hit $20. Hit 20, 10. $10. You better get 10 of them to 10. $5. A 5 day. You better get 5 of them to 5. You better get 5 of them to 5. $3. $3 to the 3. $3. $2. $2 to the 2. Better get steel pennies for $2. $2. Better get 2. Better get 2. Better get 2. Better get 2. 1. Even out of it. $1. Better get $1. 1. 2. Better get 2. Letter 1 and 2. $1. 1. 2. Better get 2. Better get 2. Better get 2. Sold a dollar bill right there. 71. Dollar bill, 71. Number 2, we have 5 buffalo nickels. Here's somebody give here 5. Pop them into 5. Here, bring up them into 5. 5, bring up them into $2. 2, baby, 3. Take a 2 and 3, bring it 3. Take a 2 and 3, dollar into 3. $3, into 2 and 3 and 4. $4 into 5. Pop them into 5. 5, bring up 5. Pop them into 5. 5, bring up 5. Take a 4 and 5, bring up them into 5. Take a 4 and 5. Sold $4 right here in front row. Her number is number 32. Number 32. Number 3, we have a bag of Standing Liberty quarters. Now, these you can't see the dates on them, so it's 1 money for the bag, 1 money for the bag. I need something there. Here's silver. It's still silver. I need something there. 20. $20 bill. Better get 20. 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 Better get 15. 15. Hey, better get $50 bill. Better get 15. 17. Better get 15. 17. $17 bill. 17. Hey, better get 17. That's still cheap. 17. Now 20. 20 bill. 20. Better get 20. Better get 20. Better get 20. Better get 20. $20 bill. 22. 22. 22 and 5. 25. 5. 5. 25 in the 5. 25. 5. 5. 25 in the 5. 5. Yes. 25. 25. 7. 27 in the 27. 27 in the 27. $27 bill. 27. 30. $30 bill. $30 bill. 30. 2. 2. 32. $32 bill. 30. 2. Hey. 30. 2. 2. 2. Hey. 30. 2. 30. 2. 30. 2. So.
That's really pretty. Look at that. There's like a little bell up there. That's pretty. Oh, I like that. And look at the front door. Go through here. That's so cool. They have shuffleboard.
The original farm was
Doorknobs. These are so cool.
Mark Fox, and he had a
This man let me record this coin that he had paid over $1,000 for. I said, "You paid $1,100 for that?" He goes, "No, a little less." It was a $10 gold coin.
With the garage, number 1. Look at that, number 1. Thank you. You got the ricer, all the kitchen, and you could put that sliced carrots with a bush trimmer or a sheep trimmer. Then we get down $10. 5. Carrots by day and sheep at night. So we get 5.
It is all cleaning supplies. There's Brillo pads, dishwashing detergent.
I got the things that I wanted to buy at the auction. It was moving along at a pretty fast pace, but I decided to go to the Goodwill in East Earl, Pennsylvania. They had this whole set of spice jars, and they were $3.99 a piece, and a recent sold was about $100. So you were maybe saving $10 if you bought all of them. The salt and pepper shakers were $3.99 a piece also. So I decided to go downstairs into the hard goods section and see if there was anything in there. I don't normally go to this Goodwill because it is further away from my house. I don't really get out to New Holland or East Earl very often, but when I'm in the area, it's always good to hit the Goodwills out there because you never know what you'll find. They had rearranged the layout of the hard goods section here. It was more, I felt it was much more organized and easy to walk through. They had a dedicated area for books and things like that. So they had done a nice job rearranging. It's all in the basement, which is kind of unusual, and you get no you get no cell phone reception. At least I don't. So there were a couple times where I was trying to look up things on Worth Point or Google Lens, and it was like, nope, you have to go upstairs. So I did end up finding a few things here, not too many things, but it was still fun to stop in and see what was at this Goodwill. The main thing that they had taken out of the downstairs is they used to have these really big bins of clothing, and if I remember correctly, it was on sale clothing or clothing that they were moving on. I'm not quite sure how it worked because I don't really sell clothing unless it's a vintage piece that catches my eye, but they had removed those bins, and that I think has given them a lot more shelf space. I really did like that candle holder, but there was only one, and the one that was there had a chip on it. So I did leave that there. They had a little end cap of Easter related items, and look at the eyes. Look at the eyes on these bunny rabbits. So the bunny rabbits were marked Japan, and they had crazy eyes. And then the other bunny figurines had Left in Japan sticker on it. Now that rabbit there, the boy rabbit, does have a repair to its ear, but the girl rabbit is in great shape. And then I figured out when I got home what those crazy-eyed bunny rabbits actually do. They had some Pendleton bunny rabbits. These were really kind of chipped up a little bit. See the paint loss on the back. And if they had been in better shape for $1.99, sure I would have picked it up. At first I thought there was something wrong with the eye, and then I realized it had a black eye. So I left the Pendleton rabbits on the shelf for somebody else. These honey jars weren't anything out of the ordinary. They kind of looked very common to me, but they were in really great shape, and the price for both of them was really good, and it came with a little stir stick. And then I looked at these vintage Avon soaps, and this reminded me of one of the very first items I bought the very first time I shopped with Jocelyn was Avon, and it was a soap that was in the shape of a peanut. And so that's reminded me of, this is like the first time I ever bought something with Jocelyn. And now we're going to get into what I won at the auction. I did win some of the ephemera. These are Valentines, and my detective work, they had 3 children. The couple had 3 children, and one of the lots were birthday cards from a baby born in 1965. And some of these cards did have 3 different children's names on them. So I'm going to date these from the mid-1960s to very early 1970s based on how old the children would be if they were giving out Valentines at school. There are some really nice ones in here that aren't marked at all, and some duplicates. And then this was given to the mom before she was married from somebody, with a girl with her married name. So I wonder if this turned out to be her sister-in-law. But this has to be from the early 50s, maybe late 40s. And then I was given these from a viewer. She works in New Holland at a thrift store, and these came in and she thought that I would like them. And so I have been holding on to them, and then I thought, well, because I have the other ephemera, it'll be a great time to list these. These are brand new. I made them into 3 different lots. And these cards here, they're actually Hallmark cards, and you can fold them up and mail them. Thank you so much, Ruth, for sending them to me, and I will definitely try to make it out to your thrift store in New Holland, and hopefully you will be working and we can meet each other in person. Thank you so much, Ruth. We're going to do a little timeline of the ephemera. In 1956, before she was married, she must have been ill because she got quite a few cards, get well cards. And some of them are beautiful. This one was funny. Very sweet cards. That one was flocked. The pillow has a little fuzziness. I am listing all of these as a lot. They're very pretty. I think they're really neat and nostalgic. This one was very pretty. Look, you can see through the back of it. And then when you open up the front, look at that. They don't make cards like this anymore. All right, well, she got better, and then she got married in 1958, and there is a lot of 100 cards. and I love them. They are so unusual. They are so neat. Just a few have a little bit of tears, but overall they're in really good shape. Some do have tape marks from when probably the card was taped to a package, and one does have some age staining to it, but overall in really, really great shape. There is one card, I think I noticed it when I was listing it. I don't think I highlight it here in the video. It is a bell, and in the top of the bell, it has a little bit of rice. I'm going to see if I can point it out real quick to you, but it has a little bit of rice in it. Still from 1958. It's gorgeous, and I think there was only 2 duplicate cards. There's 2 of those train cards and then 2 of a smaller gift card. So these are already up for auction, and some of them are from like the bride-to-be, from her wedding shower, but a majority of them are from the actual wedding. I think they would be great for a graphic designer or an artist who wants to have authentic images from the 50s. You can't get any more authentic than these cards. And I normally don't see wedding cards. You usually see Valentine and Christmas cards. So I thought it was really interesting that there was wedding cards. Then there was a box of 1965 new baby cards. And based on the Valentine cards, I am leading myself to believe that there were 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. And the cards for this baby was probably the youngest baby. That's my assumption. I don't know why there were other cards weren't saved for the other 2 children, or maybe they only did have only 1 child. I did meet 2 viewers, and one of the viewers, it was her brother-in-law's family. That was the auction it was for. So she's probably yelling at the TV, "No, you're wrong." Or, "Yes, you're right." But regardless, it was fun looking through the cards, reading some memories. There were also some other ephemera, some postcards and travels and stuff. Then I thought this was very, very sweet. Look, it's a napkin from a baby shower. I wonder if it was from the baby shower from 1965. I thought it was very sweet. And then I did end up winning the fairy lamp. This is Indiana glass. It is flashed, and some of the flash is missing, but when it's lit up, I think it's really pretty. And included in that fairy lamp were these 2 lights. And then I stopped off at a garage sale and got the Foo Dogs. And then here are the 2 figurines and salt pepper shakers that I got at Goodwill. Look, they hug. I won the paint by number, and here are the 2 honey jars all cleaned up. And I'm going to leave you today with some footage of Susie playing with a sock and Indy trying to take a nap next to her. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see ya.